In this lesson, we're going to learn how to make this arcade machine. To start the assignment, you will need this background image. Make sure you download it from Canvas, and then you're going to add it in as a reference image. But before you do that, you need to go to your front view. So you can either do that by clicking the -Y or pressing 1 on the number pad. Then you'll go Add, Image, Reference, and go find your image and load it in. What we're going to do is make each of these pieces and then assemble it as if we were making it for real. So I'm going to start with a plane. We're not going to use any cubes. We're just going to use a plane. Then I'm going to rotate it. So if I press N, I can open my N panel here. I can either rotate it by typing in the value here, or I can press R, lock it to the X-axis, and type 90. So either way is fine. I recommend working in wireframe mode so that we can see the image behind this model. So I'm just going to go ahead and start matching the edges to each of these edges on the pieces. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect like this line here. That would probably be a cut that you'd put in on actual wood. We don't need that, so we're just going to do the whole length. All right, so there's my first piece. Now I can duplicate that with Shift D to bring it down, go back into wireframe. Got our bottom piece. Go to the next piece. All right, but how do we get this right here? There are some tools that we've learned. We're going to press I for inset, and we're going to match the inset to this cutaway. Now I can delete this face. Okay, let's continue making these pieces. All right, this side piece is a little bit different because it's got this curved part right here, but we know how to do that. It's similar to the chest piece. So I'm just going to match this bottom part because it's still kind of a square here. And the way I like to do it, like we could extrude a bunch all the way up and then move this side in, or we could do less work, which is what I like to do. I'm going to extrude this up, match this vertex to, actually we're going to do this. Do that, and then we'll have one more extrusion up there. So we need to do a loop cut with Control R. Bring that in. Now I can select this edge and I can bevel with Control B. I can switch back to vertex and just move all of these in. And then we need to extrude this one up now. All right, so we have all the pieces. This one's just the opposite side. We'll end up mirroring, so we won't build it. We need to add some thickness to these because they are all just flat. So I'm going to select all of them. I'm going to go Add Modifier. That's the wrench tab. Add Solidify. I'm going to increase the thickness here Now you'll notice it's only happening to one piece, okay? Because that's our active piece. So I'm going to get it to about the thickness that I want. Something like that would be good. And then I'm going to click this drop down because I have all these other ones selected, and we will copy to selected. So now all of those have thickness.